Hello, 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 hello. What's going on, guys? Guys and gal, or whoever's there, I don't even know. I am Professional Bohemian. I'm an illustrator, an oil painter. Heavy breather, we learned on the last stream. And here I am with another illustration stream. I did buy a canvas this weekend. I did do my due diligence. Geez, I feel like the music is too loud. Can someone either confirm or deny that? So what's up? What's up in chat? I know for sure, Organism. How you doing, Organism? Dude, I would love you, Organism. I'm gonna permit you to post a link. I would love you to post a link to your Instagram so everyone can see your arts. Hang on, permit at, no, that's not working, at Organism. Now, there you go. You've got permission to do it. Whether you do it or not is up to you. But I would love you to, because I think you've got real talent, man. And I understand the way you feel. I really do. You do something, it's great. People say it's great. And because you've taken that image from another source, you feel like you don't have ownership of it. I understand that feeling, those feels. I felt them myself. But it's great stuff. Doesn't make it any less yours just because you didn't change it. We all use reference, whether it's from real life or, you know what I mean? Most of my paintings come from references. Do I change them? Sometimes. Sometimes all I change is I freak up the colors a little bit. Doesn't make it any less important, you know? Thanks, Probo. Music seems okay to me. Okay, cool. It's just really loud in my head, man. I need to figure out how to get less volume in my head. I actually found a new source for music. ncs.is. I need to download some tracks though. It's much better than the supermarket crap we're listening to right now. We'll sort that out for the next stream. No worries. Okay, so what are we doing today? Today we're going to take another classic piece of art and coronavirus it up. We're going to do American Gothic today. As you can see, I've sketched it out a little bit, just to save a bit of time on the stream. Looking at it, I think I'd actually quite like to add a mask, either a mask or a face shield to the gentleman here. So without further ado, let's just get into it. Let me just really quickly search for the reference for a face mask. Is that a new background? No, I just closed the curtains. So now I really look like an emoji head just floating around in the black. I have to remind myself not to wear dark t-shirts. Okay, let's look for let me look for a reference for what I think I might want one of those visors, one of those, what would you call them? Sneeze guard or something. I don't know. Let's Google knows. If I put like shield, face shield, face shield, face shield, shield. Yeah, okay, there we go. There we go. What's up, Dave? How we doing, sir? Yoko's back again? Dude, nice to see you, my dude. Looks good, though. Thank you. Thank you. I shaved my head and everything today. When I was editing the Corona Lisa image, I could see my big bald head popping in with the tiny little ghost hairs. Because as we all know, I'm a naturally bald human. And it was embarrassing. Embarrassed myself. Okay, so these face shields. I need a front-on view of a face shield. Let's have a look. Okay, let's just start sketching, see where it takes us. Are we going to finish this piece tonight? I have no idea. I have no idea. Definitely not if we keep on talking, and if we don't produce the actual artwork. So let's get started. Dave, nice to see you. It's nice to see you, cuz. Could someone do me a favor? If anyone reclaims any Twitch things, could you tell me? Because I'm gonna try and stay in the multi-stream view for this. Because occasionally people pop up on YouTube watching the stream live, and I just ignore them because I'm on Twitch all the time. I doubt that's going to be the case tonight, because usually Sunday's a really quiet day. But you never know. You never know. Hope springs eternal. So yeah, I thought today we'd do a version of American Gothic, but the husband is giving the wife a PCR test. Why not? Now, I wish there was a way I could control the monitor volume, because it's really loud in my head. The music, the supermarket, royalty-free supermarket music that we've got going on. I do really want to give him one of those face shields. Is anyone out there arting while I am arting? Are we arting together? Let me know. I like to know that we're community arting. It makes me feel good. Looking for something new to draw. This is an interesting question. Okay, this one's for whoever's out there who also arts. When you were looking for it, what's up, Ava the Ravenclaw? How you doing, Ava? Welcome to the stream. New follower there on Twitch. So when you're looking for a new subject or new subject matter to draw, do you look for a compelling image? Do you look for something you're trying to say and a way of saying it? Like, what's your process? I feel like I'm shouting because the damn music's so loud. I'm going to turn the music down a bit, guys, because we're going to chat while we're working. My process. Now, if you're not a follower of mine on Instagram, go check me out. At Professional Bohemian. You see that I'm an oil painter, primarily, and an illustrator second. There are a lot more illustrations on there. Why? Because illustrations are just a lot quicker to do. I can do 10 illustrations in the time it takes me to do an oil painting. But I am an oil painter. Now, my illustrations, usually I'm just looking for something quirky and weird to draw. I'm not really looking to say anything, so I'll kind of invent a compelling image or invent a cheeky, weird kind of image and work from that. But when I start a painting, I'm always looking for something I'm trying to say first. I want to know if that rings true with any of you guys. The reason I ask is because recently, well, someone interviewed me the other day as an artist, and they asked that question, like, why do you paint the things you do? Where does your inspiration come from? And I said that, basically. And she says, well, how does that relate to you, to the job of an artist? What is an artist in your eyes? And I thought that was a great question. Something that very rarely gets asked to people who like to make art. And my knee-jerk reaction was, well, you've probably heard, if you've been on my streams for any length of time, you've probably heard me say this before, like the job of the artist is to reflect the world back at itself through his or her own eyes. So going back to what I was talking to Organism about before, using references, whether you change them or not. When you use a reference, what you're doing is taking a snapshot of the world and then doing exactly that, reflecting it back at itself through your own eyes. And I saw you got some lovely comments on that piece. You know, it's a shame that the chat's moved on, but I'm going to go ahead and... This is my friend Ellie. I'm going to post a link. Guys, go check her out and give her a follow. She's awesome. Check out this last piece she's just done. It's wicked. She used a photo as a reference. And I was saying there's nothing wrong with that. And I really don't think there is. In fact, whenever I've done like any art coaching or whatever, I insist that people who work with me, if they're in a space where they're trying to kind of create a piece that looks halfway realistic, I insist that they use a reference. I insist on it. Yeah, I've got a feeling the way this is coming, guys, this is going to be a 2-stream illustration. We're going to get the sketching out done. All the sizes, make sure the likeness is right in this stream. And then in following streams, we will go ahead and ink the piece. But yeah, guys, give Ellie a follow. She's legit. I'm gonna have real trouble getting this arm to look right, I can tell, but whatever. Dude, I was up until 2 o'clock in the morning yesterday, making the time lapse that I posted this morning. The demon time lapse. Holy cow, guys. Effort. And being a middle-aged man, I was introduced to what I consider a bit of an internet oddity, but I've come to discover is insanely popular and actually quite damn good. Dude, TikTok. I am not ashamed to admit, I'm a little bit addicted to TikTok. Now, granted, there's a lot of crap on there, like kids dancing and shit. And people trying to push OnlyFans pages. But there is also like some really creative, innovative, how the hell do you say that? Stuff on there, dude. People doing really, really cool, compelling shit. Any of you know TikTok? I opened my account like, I don't know, maybe 5 days ago. Or 4 days ago. I've got 4 pieces, I've got 4 time lapses up there now. And I have to say, I think I enjoy it more than I enjoy Instagram. I think it's pretty great. It's legit entertaining. If you're on TikTok yourself, by the way, go on, give me a follow. Dude, soak up all those beautiful time lapses in your eyeballs. Why wouldn't you want to? And then recommend to me songs that I can put on the damn time lapses that'll get views. Because, you know, as you know, I'm an older fella. And I'm putting older music, and from everything that I'm reading, you really need to put trending songs. I don't know what songs are trending. Like, is Justin Bieber, is that the thing for the kids now? Is it the Biebs? I'm joking. I know that Justin Bieber is no longer in vogue. I'm just trying to provoke you all out of hiding because you've gone quiet. Does Instagram show you a ton of reels of teenagers dancing, or is it just me? No, and I think it's because I don't engage with them. I don't engage with that content because, honestly, what the fuck? It's like too much. I mean, but on TikTok, when I first started using it like 4 days ago, dude, that was all I was seeing. That was all I was seeing, literally. But then obviously I stopped. I didn't, because I'm not interacting with that content. It stopped serving it up to me now, thank God. Because I was really dubious as to whether I wanted to post my art on there for a while. But now, what does Instagram Reels show me now? Let's have a look. Neither do I, but my account's new, so maybe that's why. Yeah, probably. And the more you interact, the more you interact with stuff you like, the more it'll show you stuff you like. Here are my reels. Art. Athletics. I don't know. More art. More art. More artsy. Never let it be said I'm not predictable. Yeah, if your account's new, that's why that's happening, man. Because TikTok did the same thing to me initially. But now I get recommended some sweet, entertaining stuff, man. I've got to say, like, I spend way much more time on TikTok than any middle-aged man really should, you know? And I'm not the only old person on TikTok. Maybe the community is quite small, and because of confirmation bias, you know, because it is serving me videos and TikToks of older people doing things. You know, doing challenges like getting out of chairs and walking. Oof, tough stuff. Because obviously I'm an older guy. Maybe it's just serving me older people's content. But yeah, there's a burgeoning over 30s community on TikTok as well. I was surprised, man. Starting getting ads for KFC after your last stream. Instagram is watching your stream too. Why am I not getting KFC ads? I'll tell you why. Because they already know I'm going to get KFC. Like, don't waste your money. That guy's already in our pocket. Wow, that's scary, right? That's scary. Has it ever happened to you? I don't know if you use WhatsApp. WhatsApp. Sorry, I'm saying it in the way they say it in Spain. I don't know if you use WhatsApp, but I've had conversations on WhatsApp that have then led to people receiving advertisements on Instagram and Facebook, the other Facebook platforms, basically, regarding things that I spoke about in those conversations. Dude, creepy, man. That's creepy. That's some Black Mirror level shit right there. What's up, Pabs? Just enter to do this. Not on that app particularly, but yeah, dude, it's scary, dude. Big Brother is watching. How you doing, Chanante? Guys, go follow. Yeah, wait, Chanante. Also, makes some art. My friend Pablo here. Hang on a second. Permit. Let's share the. Let's tonight share the Instagram love. Let's all love each other's shit on Instagram. Pabs, post the link to your Instagram so you can so people can check out your work and what you're doing. Really awesome human, Pabs, an IRL friend, an in real life friend, a creative force, and also one of the funniest humans I know. Yeah, but we live in a society. Sorry, I don't mean to meme, but we are living in a world where we're being spied on, yo. Some scary shit. I mean, I'm part of the problem. I will admit it. I do work in marketing. God, that's depressing. I work in marketing, guys. Ugh. My favorite, when I was a kid, I didn't really have a father figure. My grandparents raised me more or less. But I used to really admire this one stand-up comedian called Bill Hicks. And he opened up one of his shows once by saying, if you work in marketing or advertising, guys, kill yourselves. You're not doing anything good for society or the world, so just kill yourselves. And now I'm in marketing. I can confirm he's absolutely right. Yeah, but that happens to me all the time. I'll have a private conversation. And also, like, offline conversation. My phone will be nearby, obviously, because, you know. Who wants the panic attack by not having their mobile phone with them? My phone will be nearby. And, you know, that motherfucker is always listening, dude. Pardon my French. That motherfucker is always hearing, dude. No, I'm joking. No, that it's always listening, because I've had offline conversations with friends and then later been advertised stuff off the strength of that, whatever it is we've been talking about. Apparently Alexa does that too. I don't have an Alexa thing, or I don't have any kind of smart home device. Except for OK Google on my phone.
This is from YouTube.
There it is. I knew that was going to happen. OK Google, are you spying on me?
That's definitely not a thing I do. The information that you share with me makes me more of a personal assistant. But you can control what's shared and adjust what data is stored under your data in the assistant.
OK Google, who do you share my data with? Oh, I see. Doesn't want to answer that question. KJ, Google, she is lying. Okay, Google, are you lying to me?
I would never lie to you. I wouldn't want my virtual pants to catch on fire.
I don't know about you, chat, but I think she's lying. What do you reckon? Do we go face mask? Or do we do the face shield, given that we did Mona Lisa with the face mask? I think we'll go face shield and PCR test. Face shield, okay. Okay, done. I'll tell you what as well about TikTok. If I were a parent, I'm not a parent. Well, I'm a parent to two beautiful, beautiful dogs. Godparent to two beautiful girls. Let's put it that way. I would not be nervous of them using any social network, any of them. I mean, outside of the normal kind of, you know, I hope no creep chats to them online kind of thing. Outside of that fear, I would not be nervous about them using any social network except for TikTok. Because, dude, there is unsavory stuff on there, right? Unsavory stuff. Like, I mean, I might be showing my age here, but children wearing scantily clad, shaking their booty just for the viewing pleasure. And you should read the comments. I'm telling you, those comments are commenting on the quality of their dancing. Makes me a little bit nervous. Like, my godchildren are young, right? They're still young. Like, Sarah's 5 and Alessia's 7. They're not going anywhere near TikTok for the longest time. But dude, eventually they're gonna find it. That's the sort of content I'm getting on Instagram right now. That'll change organism. The more you kind of start navigating and only reacting to the stuff that you really like, the more the algorithm will start presenting it to you. See, that's a good thing. That's the good thing and the bad thing about social networks, right? It's good that the network learns what you like and what you want to engage with and then serves you that content. However, that is solely responsible. That functionality is solely responsible for the social media bubbles that get created and kind of the death of discourse. Because both sides of any argument are so convinced that they're right because they're getting served the same opinion, the same opinions that they have on issues. If you know what I'm saying. I don't want to get in too much into politics. But look at the flat earth movement. All right, well, let's stay away from politics. Let's look at the flat earth movement. Do you think the flat earth movement would be a thing if it weren't for the internet? But no, you know what I mean? You look at, you happen upon a flat earth video. I'm using flat earth because it happened to me one night. I went down a flat earth rabbit hole. Don't judge me. I don't believe in it. I just kind of, I spend a lot of time on YouTube. And then for like the next 2 or 3 weeks, YouTube was just recommending me flat earth videos. It's a social media bubble right there. So you just consume all that content and you're just convinced that, well, no, of course the earth is flat. What are you talking about? And the same thing goes for politics, political beliefs, everything. Death of discourse, man. I mean, of course it's a death of discourse. If you're so convinced, if every bit of media you consume expounds the same opinions that you have, then you're just going to believe you're right and that everybody else is wrong. I mean, literally, the only thing that YouTube, Instagram, TikTok, the only thing that all of these platforms want, the only thing is that you spend more time on their platform. That's it. You want to know how to succeed at Instagram or anything really? Figure out a way to make people spend more time consuming your content. I mean, on Instagram right now, they're really pushing Reels because they're trying to compete with TikTok. But if you ever noticed, now when I post pictures, I always post a carousel. And that's deliberate, man. It's not because I want you to see my shit from different angles. You know what I mean? It's because the more you swipe and interact with the content, the longer you spend consuming it, and the more Instagram recommends it to other people. Yeah, sorry, this is a marketing discussion. I'm not at work right now. Tell me to shut up. Shut up, Rob. All right, I'm shut up. Okay. Face shield. Let me pull up a reference. Let's have a look. Wow, these things actually go quite low, like. Okay, this face shield is going to make his ear bend back a bit. If we're going to be accurate at all. We probably have a little... The light in American Gothic seems to be here. So there would be a nice big reflection. Nice, I'm excited to see this one finished. Yeah, me too, man. I think I'm going to take my time over the sketch organism tonight. I think I'm going to take my time over it and then maybe we'll finish it on Tuesday. Or maybe even once I've done the... Because I always draw in with a 2H pencil, always. It's good for inking because it's pretty easy to erase. But maybe even we'll make this a graphite sketch. Maybe we don't even go to pen with this one. I don't know. Let's see how it works out. I think I might have exaggerated the curve way too much in that. How's that looking? Yeah, that's okay. That's okay. It's a little bit weird, but I think it looks okay. Oh, dude. Grant Wood, right now, guys, we could hook up. We could hook up a generator to Grant Wood's corpse and power our houses through the revolutions of him spinning in his grave right now. Yeah. I mean, I don't know much about the piece, but I mean, there has to be some satire in it, right? If anyone wants to Wikipedia Grant Wood's American Gothic and let us know, that would be awesome. But I mean, there must be some satire in the piece. There must be. I don't know, but I think these aren't real people. I think this, if I remember correctly, this older couple were people that he imagined. He saw this house. The house is in the background of the original painting. And these people were the people he imagined might live in it. I think, correct me if I'm wrong. Someone Wikipedia that shit if you're around. If you are so inclined. Guys, I don't know if you've had a PCR test, but dude, not the most pleasant thing in the world, let me tell you. So they'll be pinched through this finger right here. I reserve the right to be completely wrong about that Grant Wood story, by the way. Just in case you're reading it right now and thinking, Probo doesn't know shit about art, see, he made a mistake. I mean, if it is indeed true that it was meant as a satirical piece, then Grant Wood would be really happy with what I'm doing right now. The heel of the hand would be there. Yeah. Art critics who had favourite... Oh, here we go. Oh, Organism, you rock. Art critics who had favourable opinions about the painting, such as Gertrude Stein and Christopher Morley, similarly assured the painting was meant to be a satire of rural small-town life. Guys, we are here to save Twitch art. By knowing a thing or two about art history, organism for the win. High five to you. The figures were modelled by Wood's sister, Nan Wood Graham, and their dentist, Dr. Byron Keeby. Professional bohemian, everyone. Dude, I pulled that shit from the very recesses of my art history recollection before I got kicked out of art college. Yeah, I got kicked out of art college. I got kicked out of the same art college twice. If Dave's still around, he can tell you. I was a little bit of a tearaway. I was a little bit of, you know, I wouldn't go as far to say as a bad lad, but I wasn't, you know, the most studious of children. I liked alcohol. But then I turned my life around, kids. Alcohol's bad, okay? Okay. Them were the days, exactly. Exactly, Dave. By the way, Dave is my in real life family. Dave is my cousin. Probably the only member of my family that actually knows or cares that I actually stream. Nice, here we go. Those were the days. Oh, those were the days, my friend. Blah, 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 blah. Good fun, man. There was some good fun to be had back in those days. Dave and I were teenagers through the worst spurt of riots. Some of the worst riots that the country had ever seen. If you look on Wikipedia for the Manningham riots and the Bradford riots, Lingard's long curly hair, Kiss nightclub, exactly. If you look on Wikipedia for the Manningham riots and the Bradford riots, they'll give you two dates. One is like 99 or 2000, the other is like 2004 or something. No. 95 and 2000 and something. What they don't tell you is there were riots throughout that time. In between that time, it was like a summer event. Like some towns celebrate the squash harvest. Bradford celebrated its racism. Yeah. It's sad. I mean, I'm laughing about it, but it wasn't a pleasant place to grow up in that time. I think it's changed for the better now. Well, I think so. I don't know, Dave. You'd have to confirm that. I don't know, man. But yeah, we grew up through one of the worst spates of rioting in England. So it was a tough time to grow up, you know. It was a tough time to grow up and a tough place to grow up. Tough part of the country. The look of the American Gothic couple, right? I imagine that he calls her mother. You know what I mean? Even though they're husband and wife. Mother? I mean, damn, this painting is so well painted, man. The wrinkles, the way the wrinkles are on this face is masterful. You've never really taken the time to look at American Gothic, do you? It's a masterful painting. I was working on the door at Queen's Hall when that was taking place. Bradford's no better now, I don't think. It's literally been years since I was in the town centre. Well, that's sad. That's sad that it's gotten no better. According to Wikipedia, she intended to be his daughter. It depicts the farmer standing beside his daughter. Ah, okay. It's often mistakenly assumed to be his wife. Well, there you go. I've been schooled. Thank you, organism. Well, that makes a lot of sense because he's an older gent. Yeah, once we finish this piece, we're definitely going to get started on some painting. I didn't have time to do the color study or anything because the time-lapse videos took me so damn long. But we will start the painting at the latest this weekend, I think. If you have any ideas for other masterpieces we could turn into coronavirus classics, let me know. It would be nice to do make this a 3-piece because the last kind of themed thing we did was well, we did the religious ones, right? We did the selfie Madonna and Child and the hipster Jesus. We could think about a third one to go with that, and a third one to go with this would be awesome as well. If there's anyone there on YouTube, by the way, I'm chatting to people on Twitch right now, but I can see the YouTube chat simultaneously, so please do reach out, man. Every time I stream, I go to YouTube, I open the YouTube chat and someone sent me something and I've completely ignored it. So I am intentionally paying a lot of attention to the multi-stream chat right now so I can see if anyone reaches out. Yeah, guys, we're going to make YouTube happen, man. I'm determined that we're going to make YouTube happen for us. It's the expression on the face. It fits the PCR. Because originally I was just going to do them both with masks on. I thought, fuck it, we'll just do them both with masks on. But she's got this kind of pained expression on her face. Like her eyebrows aren't completely furrowed. That's how you can tell she's not an older lady, because there's the furrowing of the eyebrows don't produce any wrinkles. But her eyebrows are definitely furrowed. Her brow is definitely furrowed. And with the PCR stick up there, it's a pleasure. It's a pleasure to be creating weird and wacky art like this. And it's nice to not have the pressure of the inking, I'll be honest. It'd be nice to do the inking another day and just enjoy having a bit of a chat tonight. It is Sunday after all, and these are quieter streams. And starting off on a Saturday morning at the exchange, out until tea time, then home to to poop, shower and shave, and back into town. Yeah, dude, that was it. That was what weekends were in Bradford in the 2000s and 90s, late 90s, when music was music. I just love the PCR test, it's fucking hilarious. I don't want to get into too many darker pencils, just in case we do intend to ink this, which we probably will, just to keep the whole the series in the same medium. I was struggling a bit there to see where the nostril ended and the shadowing began, you know. When I think about it, music and atmosphere-wise, I think we grew up in a great era. Dude, we totally did. In a super violent city, but in a great era. For music, for... Dude, come on. Come on. Yeah, by the way, millennials, Gen Zs, you know that music you love? You're welcome. You're welcome. Dave and I lived in the generation that got you that. No, it's nothing. You'd have to thank us anymore. It's all cool. We enjoyed it too. We gave you an amazing music industry, and what did you do? You gave us flaming Justin Bieber. Thanks for grindcore. Yeah, I'm not claiming responsibility for that. I'll be honest, I don't even know what flaming grindcore is. I'm showing my age so much, aren't I? I don't even know what grindcore is. I'm sure it's something like, it's very similar to the music of Frank Sinatra, I'm sure. Sounds like it. By the way, can you hear my creepy breathing tonight? Hopefully not. Hopefully it's not too loud at least. No creepy breathing today. Awesome. Awesome. That's good to know, because I'll be honest, I've been getting a little bit paranoid about that. I've been like, holy shit. Like, especially when I've had to call people, I'm thinking, am I going to sound like, for the first 3 seconds I'm going to have this telephone conversation, I'm going to sound like a total freaking stalker. When Prince Philip passed, it took me back to when your mum burst into the room that Sunday morning when Princess Diana had died to tell us about it. She nearly took my head off with the door as I was sleeping on the floor at the side of your bed after we both had a very heavy night. Dude, yeah, I remember that really well. She just burst into the room and said, Diana's dead, Diana's dead. We're like, who's Diana? Diana who? Thinking like immediate family and relatives and friends of friends. Princess Diana. All right. Chill out, Mum. That was funny. That was really funny. Chill out. Yeah, Prince Philip passed away. I did hear about that. I don't hear much about the British news, but yeah, I did hear about Prince Philip passing away, man. Hopefully the royal family are looking for someone to replace him as the racist royal. Jeez, man. No, I don't want to be. I'm not going to hate on the British royal family. I did that streams ago. I want to be original. What was it like in England? Were there loads of tributes and shit to Prince Philip when he passed? It seems to me you lived your life like a racist grandpa in the wind. You don't know why I'm saying it was like a racist grandpa. Just search, Google that shit. Oh man, we've been going for an hour and 12 minutes. I'm going to keep on going a little bit. I'll be honest, I would like a little break, make myself another cup of tea. I'm enjoying the chill and the chat right now. Let's go another 15 minutes, then we'll have a little break. I don't know if you can properly tell that he's sticking the thing in his nose, I'll be honest. Yeah, plastered all over the place. Interestingly, not being put down as a COVID death like everyone else that dies. Was it a COVID-related death? I mean, I saw that he died, but I didn't care. So I didn't read the article. What did he die of? Was it a COVID-related death? I mean, he was an old fella, you know what I mean? It makes sense. It's crazy. Like, I remember when the pandemic first started, it didn't even seem real, right? Like, unless you had someone personally who was affected by it. It's just like a surreal thing that was affecting your life, but not affecting you personally, if you know what I mean. There was no, I didn't know anyone who had it. I didn't know anyone who was sick from it. But now, dude, I know people whose family members died. I had it myself. Like, it's strange. It got really personal for me, like, really quickly and out of nowhere. Not as yet. Think he was just old and had health issues and had recently come out of hospital. He was 99. Well, why? I mean, 99 years old, man. He had a good innings, as they say. I think we are going to do it in pen, because otherwise you're not going to be able to tell that, you know what I mean, the PCR test thing I can make really obvious with pen. I do actually think this is going to come out looking excellent. I think we're doing good work, guys. I think we're doing good work today. Jeez, man. I'm going to hell for my sense of humor. This is terrible. A year shy of getting a letter from from the Queen or a post-it note, seeing as they live in the same house. Sorry, castle. Yeah, dude. It's hard to feel sorry for people who've spent all their lives living in the lap of luxury and die of extreme old age. Do you know what I mean? I've got to invent a little bit the wrinkles in this arm here, because I have no reference for it, but never mind. It's all good. Okay, yeah, I'm going to go make a quick cup of tea, my friends. Don't go anywhere. I shall be back in exactly 5 minutes. See you soon, guys. What's up, guys? Sorry about that. Made myself another cup of tea. It is, in fact, delicious. How are we going, guys? If this is your first time to the stream, I am Professional Bohemian. I'm a oil painter and illustrator. And today we're drawing, I don't know if you saw the last stream. If you did, we drew the Mona Lisa with a face mask on. And called it the Corona Lisa. Today we're drawing another classic American, classic painting. We're drawing American Gothic, but with a coronavirus twist. Because everybody likes to be reminded there's a global pandemic. when they're surfing online. I'm in it for the memes, man. So let's continue. You know what, guys? I think we're going to ink. I know I said we weren't going to ink on this stream, but we're going to ink on the stream today. Why the hell not? If you want to see the last, the Mona Lisa one, hang on, I'll show you. There's the Corona Lisa. We're going to do this piece in the same kind of style. So let's get busy. Let's do some inking. Why not? Maybe it'll be a little bit of a longer stream today. Or maybe we'll finish it on another stream. Who knows? Who knows? Let's not think about it too much. Let's just do. In fact, let's go close up. What do you reckon, guys? Let's go close up while we're drawing this gentleman, so you guys can see what's going on. Dude, the close-up cam. Why didn't I think of this shit earlier? It's awesome. Dude. It's awesome when it fucking works. Don't judge me, I'm old. I'm old for these platforms. Okay, here we go. Close-up cam, 3, 2, 1. Oh, the quality. Is this cam falling or is it my imagination? Now let me tighten this shit up. There we go. You know why I do the close-up cam is so I can get my big bald head underneath the overhead cam. So I can actually draw the thing well. Dude, the thing is goddamn falling, man. There we go. How are we doing out there, guys? What's going on, Twitch land? Super excited about getting some more painting done, by the way. I love to illustrate. Don't get me wrong, I do love illustration. It's been a passion of mine for many, many years. And you do develop some really good principles as an artist. If you don't consider yourself, if you're a painter like me, it's very easy just to get kind of stuck in that one way of thinking. Painting's a wonderful medium, particularly oils, because it's very messy and very experimental. So I like to go back to the illustration to learn a little self-control and precision, you know, not to learn, to kind of remind myself that it's all so important, you know. I remember whenever I really did great graphite sketches and started going over them in ink, I'd always be like, oh God, you've just ruined this perfectly good. It would be cool to catch your painting at the beginning this time around. Dude, it's coming soon, man. I've got the canvas. And I've got the idea. I've got the canvas and the idea. I just need to do a proper study first. Very important to do a good color study and a compositional study. Because the worst thing is when you finished a piece and you realize the composition is shit, or you know what I mean, or you know, you could have been a little better, more experimental, more braver with the colors or whatever. Now, I've got to say though, it is nice. It is a luxury to be able to start and finish a piece in less than 40 hours. This next painting isn't going to take that long, by the way. I mean, it'll take a long time. It's still a big canvas, just not as big as the canvases I usually work on. I always say at the beginning of any painting that, or when I'm going to buy a canvas or something, I always think, oh, I'm going to buy something small this time. I'm going to do a nice, small, intimate piece, get it done in maybe 6 or 7 hours, 8 hours. And then I go, and my lizard male brain says to me, "You really gonna work on a little piece like that? Like we're gonna draw a manga now?" And I end up going on with something way bigger than I intended. It isn't about the size of the canvas, guys. It's about how you use it. It'll be interesting to see how this piece does on social media in comparison to Corona Lisa. I mean, I think Mona Lisa is probably the most famous painting in the world, right? Do you think I'd be in error in thinking that? I do think it. I think so anyway. I think it's like probably the most recognizable and most famous painting in the world. I mean, American Gothic is really famous too. It's just not as... It doesn't have that... I don't think it... Or for me, at least, it doesn't enjoy that iconic status that the Mona Lisa does. That's an interesting question. If not you haven't posted Corona Lisa to IG yet, right? I'm not seeing it. No, not yet. Not yet. It'll come out tomorrow. Tomorrow and then the video the day after. And then once I start my painting, it's going to be like zero content for ages. Because the damn things take so long. Hey, how you doing, Min? Nice to see you, dude. Been a while, my friend. How's it going? Min, give yourself a shout out. I said give yourself a shout out. You're the only mod in chat. Ladies and gentlemen, meet Min. Min is also a streamer, streams games, video games. Awesome human being. I do highly recommend him. You can find me occasionally lurking in a Min stream. Usually while I'm editing flaming time lapses. We are lurk brothers at the moment, yeah, dude. It is very hard to recreate paint. The texture and shading you get on paint with ink. Let me tell you. Takes patience. I mean, the temptation is to rush and try and get it done quickly. And that's when you end up making stupid mistakes, you know? The best way to go is always take your time. Ink is a very, very unforgiving medium. So you make a mistake, you either learn to live with it or you learn not to make mistakes, you know? Okay, I'm going to pull away some of the graphite below our friend's head here. I'm going to do that just to make sure I've got the values right with the ink. Ink is by far the most difficult to correct a mistake since you can only make something more black usually, although you have some forms of ink that are that use scraping away the ink to create effects as well. Although that's more pot of ink, not pen. Yeah, dude, totally. Totally. But that is one of the things that makes ink a really great medium to work in. It makes you a lot more braver as an artist, a lot more confident in your mark making. Another reason why it's a good principle, a good thing to do if you're a painter or if you work in charcoals or whatever. Mediums that can be more forgiving. You know what I mean? It gives you or trains you in a freedom that you don't usually get in those mediums. You know, the ability to just be brave and put marks down confidently. Is this one of the Twitch music sets? No, this is what's his name? God, what's the dude's name? Sam Harris or something like that. Streambeats. Streambeats is the name of the website that I got these from. It's royalty-free stream music. Although I did discover a new one recently that I'm going to download some tracks from. You do have to kind of give credit in the link, in the stream link, but God, or in the description of the stream. But I don't care. Some of the music sounded dope, so I'm gonna use it. I love drawing stuff in ink. It just looks so good to me. Yeah, me too, man. I like the way it looks, but goddamn, it's slow covering large surface areas. Yeah, it's particularly when you're using the 005. The thing is, once you, like Min says, if you go super dark straight away, there's no rolling back from that. So it's better to be prudent from the beginning. Because you could always go back and then darken it up, use a thicker tip to do some more shading. That's always on the table. But you just can't roll back from pure black. You have to get the paints out. And you've seen me, I mean, look, no one's beyond error. You've seen me go and have to get some paint and redraw a line or whatever. It happens. Yeah, the music sounds good. Thank you, man. Took me a while to find stream beats, but I'm really happy with the selection. Because damn, I mean, not being able to play real music, you know. That was one of the things that took me a long time to come back, even when I made the decision to quit my hiatus and get back into streaming, was finding music that wouldn't make me want to vomit. This is taking a while because I'm trying to respect this light, this specular reflection right here, so it looks like a plastic thing that's covering his face. Yeah, it's difficult with all the copyrights going around, and I feel like some stuff that Twitch is fine with, YouTube isn't. Yeah, I got copyright struck on YouTube. Because I'm multi-stream, I got copyright struck on YouTube, motherfuckers. So I filed a, what's it? No, you're wrong. I'm not copyrighting. Blah, 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 blah. I don't know if it fixed or whatever, but the whole video was blocked. And Facebook, forget about it. Facebook just wants to block anything slightly musical. Nuts, dude. Yeah, I tend to upload full streams to YouTube as a backup, so I'm not risking any music at the moment. That's good. Not until I've found a good way to make sure the music I play is allowed on both platforms. Hey, how are you doing? Elena, guy. Oh, dude, Min, or someone, is there a mod that can give Elena a shout out? Min, give yourself a shout out. You never gave yourself a shout out, my dude. How you doing, Elena? Elena, a newly minted Twitch affiliate. Oh yes. Giving myself a shout out feels a bit weird. I don't like giving, like, I'm active in your stream enough to just drop it. Is there a custom command for Elena? No. Hang on, wait. I'll tell you what, I'll shout out you. You shout out Elena. Shout out at Min. Did that not work? I don't even know my own damn commands, dude. I thought it was SO. Ah, dude. Just go guys, just go follow him. Don't give me an hard time. Oh, man. It used to work. That's what the command was. I don't know what's happened. Aye. Old man Rob. Bad at technology. If you're in the stream right now, just go follow Elena and Min. Oh, you know what I mean? There's no... I'm not going to... that's not going to get fixed. I'm not going to lie to you either. I'm not going to say, oh, I'll get that fixed for the next stream. Because those people who know me know that I won't do that. I just won't do it. so just click on their names and go follow the damn channel. Don't be so lazy. Okay. See, by just leaving that negative space, we're insinuating highlights in the face mask. We're arting, guys. We're next level arting, you and I. People only dream of arting like we're arting right now, chat. We're arting at another level. Okay. I think we will draw in the curve of his lip here. Yeah, good. Okay, let's take a look at the piece in context. Let's go back to the full cam. Let's move this guy away. American Gothic PCR test. I don't know what we're going to call this piece. We need a good catchy name for it. Starting to feel the urge of another tea, guys. I'm starting to feel the urge to drink another tea. I know what you're saying to yourselves. You're saying the first step, Probo, is admitting that you have a problem. If being addicted to tea is wrong, then chat. I don't want to be right. Can I tell you? We're getting there. Isn't this satisfying to see a piece starting to take shape? I love this moment. I love this moment in any kind of work of art where you can see everything slowly starting to come together. I want to know why my chat commands won't goddamn work, man. That's annoying. Okay, guys, I am going to take a quick 5-minute break. I shall be back very shortly. 5 minutes. See you soon. What is up, guys? A little earlier than expected. How are we doing? Okay, if you've never been to the stream before, I am Professional Bohemian. I'm an illustrator and oil painter, and we are drawing this. It's a take on American Gothic, the famous painting. A coronavirus version. Because everybody likes to be reminded we're in a global pandemic. Right? Isn't that a nice thing to think of? All right, enough chat. Let's get back to work. Okay, I'm going to add a little bit more shading to the nose over here because, you know, in the actual painting, it's a little more pronounced, the shadow. Okay, let's work on the rest of the face mask. I did have a face shield. There we go. Face shield. Just going to spin the paper around a little bit, help me draw this curve a little more precisely. Of course, we are going to go over a lot of these outlines a little more precisely with a thicker pen later on. I'm going to pull off a little bit, well, most of the pencil marks here now. Just leaving the ink, so I know that I've got the values right with my cross-hatching. Pardon me. Minecraft. Oh, hang on a minute. I'm missing chat. I find it staggering that there are so many people watching streams of Minecraft and such nonsense, but only a few tuning in to watch somebody create a piece of art from scratch. Minecraft is pretty fun though. I think it's a matter of pace. Art is slower and there's not a lot to react to. Yeah. Yeah, I know. It used to, let's put it that way, it used to really bother me. Mind you, back in the day, like, I'd have about 50 people tuning in for each stream. It doesn't bother me so much now because I started streaming because, or I came back to streaming because I was, well, because I'm unhappy in my job, basically. And having a creative outlet makes me feel good. So because I'm not streaming for the views and the likes and things, you know, I don't really mind so much. But yeah, it used to be a source of frustration for me, I'll be honest. A lot more than it is now. I mean, if I do manage to make a career out of my art, I don't know how big a part to play streaming will have in that. You know, probably some part of it. I really appreciate the company, and I appreciate having people hanging out while I'm doing it. If there's one or two, or if there's 20, you know, it's really, it's the same. Well, it used to bother me a lot more than it does now, I'll be honest. And also, Twitch art has changed, you know, like, back before, when everything was under the umbrella of creative, Twitch creative, there were a lot more people watching, there was a lot more foot traffic, a lot more people coming into the stream, and you were a lot easier discovered. Certainly a lot easier than you are now. I mean, practically no one wanders into the stream now. I remember back when I used to stream, I would pick up at least 5 followers every stream, or 3 or 4, 5, you know what I mean? And yeah, I mean, I'm not going to pretend that, you know, it doesn't bother me at all. Of course it bothers me a little bit, but I'm trying not to get too bothered by the things that are beyond my control, you know? So I pour a little bit more attention into the Instagram, I pour more attention into finding new ways to promote myself and my art. I actually opened an art Instagram LinkedIn as an artist, so I could reach out to galleries and things. But yeah, Minecraft is a lot of fun, I'll be honest. I don't know. And also, it was a very different beast, Dave, when you could play whatever music you wanted. People would tune in, and as long as you had pretty good taste in music, they'd stick around just for the tunes, you know? Now with having to play this copyright-free stuff, yeah, it's a different beast. And another thing is my age, you know what I mean? And gender. You know? Well, gender, thankfully, because, you know, I don't have to put up with a lot of the trolls that a lot of my female streaming colleagues have to put up with. But yeah, man, I would love to have an exhibition this year. I was wondering where the rock and metal was. Yeah. Used to be back in the day. That was, you know what I mean? That was one of the benefits of streaming, is that I could listen to some awesome tunes, and people, because I played rock and metal, would put on rock and metal for me, because there was a song request system as well. So I was being introduced constantly to new music and stuff. The chat was always super active. So yeah, I mean, it's changed a hell of a lot. Not for the better, I don't think. But it has changed. But that's the nature of things, right? Change. What are you going to do? I certainly do miss how it was, though. That's for sure. It doesn't seem to me like Twitch have the will or the desire to really push it as a creative arts platform though anymore. Which is quite sad, but I think understandable. I mean, there's a lot more money to be made selling video games than there are, given that Amazon are the owners of Twitch. There's a lot more money to be made in selling video games than there is in selling art supplies, you know? Sadly. And I'll be honest, as a purchaser of said art supplies, Amazon, you suck. Need to buy some new paints before I start my new painting, and dude, the choice on Amazon is not that great. There's a very specific oil paint I like to paint with. Yeah, and back in the day, it was like it was really an extra income as well. I honestly hadn't realized how far Twitch creative had fallen. I don't think it would have influenced my my desire to come back to the platform, but or maybe it would have. Who knows? Who knows? I mean, it's easy to say. It's easy to be kind of. It's easy to say, no. Super happy. You know what I mean? But would I like a busier chat? Would I like more people watching? Would I like... Of course. Of course. I mean, that's human, you know? And to say anything else would be a lie. And it's just not the done thing to say, oh yeah, well, you know. I want to make money, and I want to have a ton of people watching me. It's not the done thing to say, but dude, I mean, any art streamer who, like myself, who struggles to get people into the stream, saying anything different is lying, you know? And I have enough respect for you guys not to lie to you. I mean, I do my part as a creator to try and bring people in, you know. I'm very active on Instagram, very active on, active now on TikTok as well, active on Twitter. It's just, it's not easy. It's certainly not as easy as it used to be, you know. That's why I'm always really, really grateful when people like, share, recommend the stream to their friends and things. It's awesome. Was that a problem with the music, or is that a part of the song? I don't even know. I mean, there have been streams. I mean, to be perfectly honest, there have been streams where I've been sat here alone drawing. Like, I consider myself really lucky right now to have yourself, Dave, Organism, here, keeping me company, chatting with me. I think it's part of the song. Before, I used to complain if I only had 10 people in chat. I was like, what the hell? What's it so quiet for? Why am I such a bad streamer? But you know, I'll keep on working hard. I'm no stranger to grind, you know? Keep on working hard, keep on trying to get people in here. But yeah, Organism is quite right. At the end of the day, like, there's a lot more action and movement, right? In a game stream, like the art streams, people consumed like the radio while they were making their own art, and that was a little bit of the beauty of it. You know, and every now and again you check in with the streamer, see what progress they'd made. A lot more organic. Yeah, I certainly do. I certainly do appreciate the support, though, guys. I like watching your stream and interacting with chat while drawing. Feels like drawing with friends despite the pandemic, dude. Absolutely. Painting's a good too. Yeah, God, I can't wait to start a new painting, guys. Oh my God. Yeah, it's. I mean, one of the great things about painting, I'm not gonna lie to you, is that for a whole month. I mean, this piece isn't going to take me a month, maybe 2 weeks, I think. 2 weeks of streaming. Maybe 3 if I end up being really, if I get detailed with it, which isn't my plan. But if I get detailed with it, 3 weeks. 3 weeks without having to come up with an idea for the next piece. Oh, dude, that's luxury right there. That's luxury. Yeah, because sometimes before the stream, I have no idea what I'm going to do. Corona Lisa was just, you know, it was something that occurred to me maybe 10 minutes before we started streaming. I pulled up a reference, quickly sketched it out on the thing, and then bam, into the stream. And you'd be surprised how often it's like that for me. Like most of the things that I do, most of the stylistic decisions that I make in my pieces happen live on the stream. I may not say it all the time, but they do. I can't draw for shit. I used to be very average with drawing and painting, but I wasn't bad with clay in school, so I just watch to appreciate the talent on display. Thank you so much, my dude. You're never too late. Never too late to get back into something you might enjoy. I mean, I know you like art. Back before I stopped, when there were tons of people in the stream all the time, I would say at least 90% of them were creating art at the same time, a lot like Organism's doing right now. And that kind of getting into the habit of just doing it and doing it and doing it for the sake of doing it. I mean, inertia makes you better. I mean, do anything. I promise you, Dave, if you sat while I was streaming 3 times a week for a couple of hours, I mean, you're watching it anyway, just with a sketchbook in your hand, doodling, you know, doodling would through inertia turn into creating, you know, rather than just being on the fly. And before you know it, you're creating pieces that people stop and look at and congratulate you on. It's inertia. Like whenever I've kind of, well, in inverted commas, taught art, it's much more about having whoever it is you're teaching, giving them the excuse to paint and draw than it is actually transferring any actionable skills, you know? Encouraging them or giving them the excuse to go out and seek out other artists that they admire. Giving them the analytical tools to understand why they like certain pieces of art. I mean, that's mega important. Mega important. Like, I'm sure anyone in this stream right now recognize a nice piece of art when they see it. They've got their favorite piece of art that you like, right? Now ask yourself this: why do you like it? What is it about that piece of art that you like? What is it that speaks to you in a way that other pieces don't? Ridiculously difficult question for something that should be simple, right? Because it's your own taste. but we never stop to think. And when we do, we start to give ourselves a toolbox of things that appeal to us aesthetically. And then it's a very short leap to being able to reproduce those things, you know? Look at this, we weren't going to do any inking at all today. Okay, let me just grab Corona Lisa a second. Let's see how far away from that style that we're working on. Okay. So that's good news. The background's going to be fairly simple to pull off. Just like some light cross-hatching, which means we need to darken up these dark areas. Do some outlining, and we're not that far away, guys. We're not that far away. Do a little bit of outlining. What's up, con man? How you doing, my dude? Nice to see you. Hey, it's me, Con. I know, dude. I'm not too bad. I'm not too bad. It's another quiet Sunday stream, just chilling. Never ceases to surprise me how much the outlining will really bring the piece to life, you know? And like in record time, you know? Yeah, ink makes it pop. Totally, dude. Okay. We should really draw the line pattern on our man's shirt there as well. Then we've got to shade his jacket. And then we're pretty close to done, my dudes. A little bit of the background there. Don't know whether to take a little break before we get on it or not. Still deciding. It would be nice to have a little cup of tea. Dishing out these drawings is like it's a soup kitchen. Yeah, we do. I mean, that's the great thing about illustrating rather than painting. Like, you just produce a lot of material really quickly. And it's nice, you know what I mean? It keeps your social media fed, you know? Always something different to look at in each stream. It's all good, man. Yeah, doing this is going to be really laborious. Maybe I will take a little break. Let's see. Let's see. See, we went for broke, guys. We were going to do this in 2 streams, and we said no. We changed our minds. And now we're just past 3 hours. I'm a glutton for punishment. I can't help it. Nice. 1 stream, 1 drawing. Yeah, dude. I mean, we did Corona Lisa in 1 stream. This is a bit more of a complex piece, though. If I'd have been thinking straight and not so gung-ho, I would have split it up. But we're here now. Let's just get it done. There we go. The jacket is shaded, guys. I repeat, the jacket is shaded. Okay, let's continue on. We're going to do a little bit of the patterning in the shirt, some rough cross-hatching. And part 2 in the coronavirus art series is done. They will live together nicely. Oosh, I don't know if I should take a little break, make a cup of tea, stretch my legs before we approach the end game. Let's do that. 5-minute break. Quick 5-minute break, guys. Don't go anywhere. Okay, I'm going to jump straight back into the stream, guys. What's up? If you've never been here before, I'm Professional Bohemian, illustrator and oil painter. And we are drawing We are drawing American Gothic, or a version of American Gothic. A coronavirus version, because, you know, we all want to be reminded there's a pandemic out there when we're consuming media in our free time. Yeah, no. All right, here we go. Let's get straight back into it. That's where we're at so far. We're nearly finished. We're nearly finished. Guys, thank you very much for joining me tonight, by the way. I greatly appreciate it. You could be doing anything right now, and instead of doing anything, you're joining me while I illustrate and draw. Makes me feel very lucky. Let me just pull up Corona Lisa, because I do want to get the cross-hatching fairly similar to the background we did on there. Okay, I'm going to put that there for reference.